to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Hornets and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Kick off first, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Massey. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Bruckmeyer. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Smith takes the handoff. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at after the big play in the passing game. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Smith.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Hornets offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to throw, it's Thurman. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying to run, it's Smith. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the tailback. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the option, quarterback keep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Hornets are in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Using his feet. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Looking downfield, it's Thurman. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football on the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Thurman. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hornets. And the extra point is good. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. The run inside. It's Smith. There. That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Hornets. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Smith. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
My goodness, he unloads on that one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Handoff to the single running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Thurman. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense,
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Snowed under by the defense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hornets.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey, guys, here on the Penn State sideline, developing situation down here with their running back. He has struggled to hold on to the ball today. And trailing in this game late, we'll see if the coaches continue to trust him. They do have a reliable backup, but this is a big moment in the game to see if they can override these early turnovers and get the ground attack that they need to get back in this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hampton. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And, guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. He wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home.
It's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. They move on top here in the fourth. Penn State with the response.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Dropping back, it's Thurman. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Meadows. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They'll try the run.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Hornets have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Thurman. Floating away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here.
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panic Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Hornets and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Hornets offense who will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand.
Maybe some room here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so...
Lots of room to run. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Hornets are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the old line. 3rd down coming. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running inside, it's Carter. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Right back to the well. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo. Defense in press coverage. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Running. Getting his offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after. Huge gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early... 2 left for them to spend. start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. The run inside. It's Carter. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. Delivers the stiff arm. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces the punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The give is to Williams. Here's a little room there, and he's knocked down.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Williams. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking to throw, it's Thurman. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short, they've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They send the tight end in motion. Running inside, it's Carter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver in the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Memphis will be forced to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapon.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Williams.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The option look. Got a little grass. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. The give is to Williams. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Thurman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cunningham. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Buys a little extra time. Did the work himself. Touchdown, Hornets. They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Headed into the fourth quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Makes the grab.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Looking to throw on third. Pulls it in. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll... At the 45. Around 4 minutes to play. Tight game here. Very likely a spot in the top 25 at stake. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Creates a look. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. About 4 minutes left, and it has been an all-out battle. The winner very likely will find itself ranked next week. He'll do it himself. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Around 4 minutes to play. Tight game here. Very likely a spot in the top 25 at stake. Touchdown, Tigers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Wants to throw. It's Thurman. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Meadows. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Allen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Williams. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Thurman. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds a spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards. But if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And this feels like the exclamation. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just